Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakup. And today I have another breakup story to share with you. And if you have a breakup story you'd like to share, please visit writemac.com. Send your story in. I'll take a look at it and possibly do a YouTube video just like this. And if you have a comment about this video, you want to share your own breakup experience, or you want to shed some light on this particular story, put it in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, please. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. That's fine. Let's get into it. All right. Rejecting an ex. Hey, man, great work. Thank you for saying thank you. Thank you for saying great work. I have a unique story, and not necessarily about a breakup, but a reach out by an ex. But a reach out by an ex-girlfriend, okay? I haven't heard that term before. A reach out, okay? Back in July 2017, we broke up after our first and only fight. So one fight and you break up, that says something about your relationship, because fights are part of relationships. Arguments are part of relationships. It was brutal where we both hurt each other. I apologize for everything. You know, when someone really hurts you, the reaction is to hurt them back sometimes, and that's when it gets nasty. I apologize for everything, but she didn't and broke up with me. So she's a little bit more stubborn, dare I say. I broke all forms of contact and started working on myself and no contact. At the beginning of 2018, she started following me again on Instagram. For 6 months, she saw everything. At the end of July, she started liking my pictures. And at the end of August, she reached out because I had eye surgery. Okay. She asked if everything was okay. When I said I was okay, she continued with more questions. How have I been? What have I been doing? I even received a 3 a.m. text, joked with her about it. And when she laughed, I sent the classic, hey, I'd like to see you when you are free. Classic, okay? She said yes. Well, I mean, the smoke cleared from whatever happened in the past. You went into no contact for a period of time. You went and lived your life. You said 6 months went by and you were doing your thing. And that's when the smoke, like I said, not to say it again, when the smoke clears, then everyone can say, oh, do I want to revisit this relationship? And that's what she did. She said yes, but told me of a detail. She no longer lives in the same city. She lives 2 hours away. 2-hour drive's not too bad. I told her I was also planning on moving out soon. She asked where. I said Canada. He said, I'm from Mexico. Okay, Canada's a beautiful country, nice people. Vancouver's very nice. I've been to Victoria, which is outside of Vancouver, well, the island off of Vancouver. Is that part of Vancouver? No, Victoria's the island off there. Beautiful, gorgeous place. Go there. It took her 4 days to reply. She repeated this pattern the 5 times she would reach out. Nevertheless, she would apologize and continue the conversation. The second time we talked on WhatsApp, she still had my number. She was now sending strings of 5 messages and asking a lot about me leaving. She's interested in you. She's interested in revisiting the relationship. Why, where, exactly, when, and if I was gone forever. Well, that puts drama on it, right? This is what happens in movies when someone's moving away. So, I mean, I've moved quite a few times. I'm going to do a video on this soon. Not quite, 5 or 6 times I've made moves. And I remember 2 or 3 times there were girls that I worked with 3 or 4 days later. And when I say girl, 1 or 2 times. It's not like there was 10 of them. You really moved to get on the phone? It's like, I didn't know you were going to move. And I was like, damn, she really liked me. I didn't even know that. I was when I was younger. So that kind of puts a deadline on getting back together. So it's a little bit of pressure, and she's realizing how much she wants to get back with you probably. I answered short to the point. At the end of the day, I suggested we FaceTime. She said that was a good idea, to let her make some time for the night, and if not Tuesday, she would let me know. If she didn't, she would still contact me for various reasons. Congratulating me because of a movie I worked on and my birthday. You worked on a movie? Fuck yeah, man. Nice. If you live in Mexico, I think my favorite Mexican film is Amoros Perros. Great movie. Watched that in a class at San Francisco State, a cinema class. She didn't do that the past year. She was asking more questions about my everyday life and started sharing memes. Memes? She even confessed that she is very nosy. I like that. You like that she's nosy, or you like that she confessed? I felt that if I let her do all the talking, then she would eventually suggest a meetup. I mean, at this point, if you want to meet up with her, just meet up with her. Don't play any more games. She's interested. She wants to see you, and she wants to see you before you leave. I was not going to ask her out a third time. She knew my intentions. All of a sudden, in between, what are your intentions? In between two of her questions, she said this. When I started college, I started calling Wacho to be one who is now my boyfriend. I just remembered that you call your best friend the same. Do you still call him that? Ha ha ha. I was furious. I don't understand that. I was furious, but calmed myself to answer back. So she's dating her best friend, possibly? I told her that we should not be talking, that I am not going to be her friend, and if she still wants to reach out, it has to be on other terms. I hope that you can respect that. She apologized and said she had no idea that not being friends was not an option. During the breakup, she tried to friend zone me, and I categorically said no. Just stop talking. Cut her off from social media if you don't want to play these. She's playing games with you. I mean, to me, it seems like she's interested and she wants to know who you are and what you're up to. But at a certain point, you guys are just running into dead ends. Don't waste your time and energy, period. And you're thinking about moving to another country, you're going to forget about her pretty soon anyways. Ended up by saying she was happy to know I'm doing very well. She still sees everything and keeps liking my pictures 3 months after our last interaction. Why do you think she did that? Well, she likes your pictures. You know, people that are extremely active on social media like a lot of people's pictures, and it's an addiction to go through Facebook and Instagram and these things and just, you know, like, how easy is it to like your picture? It's not that big a deal, okay? Sorry to burst the bubble. I assume that she thought I would be angry at her for the breakup, so why would she risk making me even more angry for telling me about her boyfriend? I don't think she wants to get you angry. I think she wants to make you jealous. I think that by doing that, there's two reasons to do that, to hurt you or to make you jealous. And this is an individual that likes a lot of attention. That's why she spends a lot of time on social media, probably. Tell me I'm wrong. She made it a very do you want to be with someone like that? Next question. The fact that she's with a new boyfriend that's one of your old friends, do you even want to associate with someone like that? You know, when you get angry with people and you get pissed off, you're giving a little piece of your energy that you can put into something else. Man, at some point, you just got to agree to disagree and just go, you know what, fuck this. I don't want to talk to this individual anymore. That's it. I wish you the best. She made it very personal with the nickname thing, and yes, I still call him the same. Also, she never met him. I only talked about him to her. Was it a test? No, it's a fucking game. I don't know if it's a test. She's playing games, and if I were you, there's too many fish in the sea. I don't say that often, but this is... Was she immature? Yes, absolutely immature. She is 20. Well, she's young. 20 is, you know, high level of people are immature at 20. I'm 25, and there's a big difference between an immature 20-year-old and a mature one, and a mature 25-year-old who's moving to a new country, has his shit together, and is dealing with stuff like this. I'm living my life to the fullest and moving on. Yeah, stop interacting with an individual like this, knowing that if something happens, it has to be her idea. Now she has to try even harder. You're just playing games. You're just playing games right now, and I don't even know who's going to win. However, I still don't understand the reasoning behind her actions. What if I told you, who cares? What if I told you you're spending time on something that you shouldn't really care too much about? You're moving to a new country. You want to work on yourself. You guys were apart for 6 months. You haven't even mentioned how much you liked her or cared about her. You haven't mentioned that you loved her or you were into her. I think she's just spun a web, and you know, you're hanging out on the outskirts of it, and she's just playing games with you. This is going nowhere. You've already got together once. You've already been together once, and it didn't work out that time. Now when you're rekindling things, it's not working out. You're having static. Move on. Move forward. Okay, that's my short answer. Please visit writemac.com if you've got a breakup story you want to share, or if you'd like to book a live coaching session. Thank you for supporting the channel.